About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a... She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. Hail to the commanders. Hail victory. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
It is a chilly night here in the northeastern U.S., but we've got some football to keep us warm at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New England Patriots. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right away is Daniels. And incomplete to open things up. As you look at this Patriots defense, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it, because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Washington first down.
60 Vikings. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Patriots nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. takes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Going right side, he finds Slayton. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
That's good for Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. The Patriots at 6-3 on the year. And they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is incomplete. Looking for Danny Gray that time. But now it's third down. You talk about this Washington defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
Yeah, they just held them to a field goal. So to them, that was an almost complete performance. Because, you know, when you really shut someone out, that's complete. But that's pretty darn good, isn't it?
Powering his way forward. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From Commander's territory now, it's first and 10 at the 43. To throw, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Now it's second and 10. Here's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up third.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Allen going to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up fourth down now. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down at 6. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Check. 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Ready, break.
34-yard line.
Cougar Knights.
Here's Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Washington first down.
Hold the ready.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
19 Tiger.
To throw is Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
19-18.
Daniels looking to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Okay, ready?
Now 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready?
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a third down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
The 26-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 35-yard line.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Allen. The pass caught by Olave. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
319.
To the air, Allen. That ball caught by Slayton. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and goal from the 1. Throwing now is Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Danny Gray, as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. But they'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready, let go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Panther 11, Panther 11!
A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back and continue to throw the ball effectively.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Quick throw to Olave. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Olave, 50 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about...
He's got him in, complete. Big yardage that time for Washington, and even 40 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
And plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
32-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And in the second half of a tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Here we go. 60 vices. Let's go. Ready.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
319.
Allen off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's Olave bringing in another one. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Allen running the option to the left. First down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Operating from the gun. Allen. Olave holds it in. He's got room to roam. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now Allen. They'll dump this off to Cook. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Right back to Cook for another completion. Touchdown! James Cook with career touchdown number 60. And the Pats have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Patriots 21, Commanders 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a miscommunication on the ladder. The ball's out. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 14.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't force the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing now is Daniels. Now they go screen. It's complete. 4 yards the pickup. First down. Back to throw. Daniels. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And finally, he's out of bounds, but not before a great return. He's all the way inside the 30.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Now Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Simmons, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Able to spin free. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That good for 19 and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Cook. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Darius Slayton there to make the grab. And the Patriots are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Here's Daniels. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that on their side.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Washington first down.
To throw is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
That's another Washington first down.
To the air goes Daniels. Taking a shot for Dell here. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. And they will take a knee here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now a give running right, it's Cook. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots save. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for New England, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.